everyone, Jasper here from We're back to a new Gumball review, and if you enjoyed this one, go and check it out. And we are back with the next two episodes of Season 6 of Gumball. And we start with yet another interesting episode. And it starts with Gumball and the family at the hospital because of this condition that Anais has, because due to stupidity, due to the stupidity of her family, which is given an example from Richard, of showing this stupidity and showing this chart and this scan as well of showing that, this is not doing so well for Anais, and that they can't go a whole week without any stupidity stuff happening. You know, for the sake of Anais, of course. This is for the sake of Anais. And she's got some headphones on. And they're leaving the hospital, but Richard thinks it's a drive-thru. Even Principal Brown thinks it's a drive-thru as well. And they're just doing different stupidity stuff. They're just doing different stupidity stuff while Anais is not around them. And I know it's ridiculous though, and of course Nicole has had enough with all of this, and she's taken Anais to the store, and this guy is just doing these different singing, and just embarrassing Nicole, and saying these different people that can't be the managers, and then showing this actual person that looks like the manager of the store, but it talks completely weird, and she sees the house, and it is, I don't even know what to say, and of course she wants it fixed, and of course, like, how did they even do it though? That's what I want to know. And they start, once he comes back around, she sees them just spraying, she's wondering what that smell is, and apparently it's their dinner, but it's upside down, and then their desserts is on fire, and Anais opens the door, and Richard just being stupid again, and then having to chase Anais, because she left the house, and Richard just, again, they're doing the complete opposite. The doctor clearly said that the family should avoid doing any stupidity for a week. And they are completely doing the opposite. And this is not helping Anais for sure. And she ends up in the road, and Gumball causes this car pile crash happening because of what he wrote on the sign. And then she ends up in a construction site, and thankfully ending up with all these things that is saving her. And they catch her, and all these weird things are just showing that Anais is saying, and apparently none of all that happened. All of that did not happen, because apparently when Gumball was like 9 whole days of not, of doing a wake without stupidity, and he slapped himself in the face, and Anais slapped herself in the face as well, and that's how she ended up just in the bed, and just showing them just doing these faces while Richard just pokes himself in the eye. Quite an interesting episode, I can say. And then we go to the next episode, which is another interesting one as well. And it starts with Nicole just getting groceries while Anais is behind and this counter, or this area, and trying to put the snack into the cart, but Anais gets stopped by Nicole, and Gumball, Richard, and Darwin try to do something too, but she ends up fighting all of them and just doing this fight. She is just literally going at it, and even saying that she's literally being paid by peanuts, and she finds these beefs, and they're getting pulled, and apparently her parents are on the other side. And the kids actually invited their grandparents which again, they don't really see their grandparents all that often, right? And of course, Nicole isn't so sure about her parents coming over. And yeah, it's a little awkward at first. And yeah, they're just complaining, and they're gonna have to figure out of what caused all of this. And yeah, the whole living room is a mess. And talking about how when Nicole was born, her first name was Doctor. Yeah, her first name was Doctor. And sewing this handprint that she made, and doing all these different activities at the same time, and ending up in this court while she was dating Nicole, or while Nicole was dating Richard, and showing this guy that they're still trying to get Nicole to go with, and thinking that of course Richard wasn't so good for Nicole. And yeah, her just leaving, and them trying to get to the wedding, but yeah, got the address wrong, and thinking that was it a divorce stuff, and sipping Richard and causing these things to happen, like a lot of weird stuff that happens. And Gumball just starts singing. Well, yeah, it does have a sad melody on it, and her parents just leaving, and her just washing dishes while her parents are just driving off, and Nicole just looking at this portrait on this picture, and just outside just telling them bye, watching them bye. And yeah, they drive back, and they all just give a hug. And yeah, apparently Gumball wasn't singing about that. He was just singing about the Christmas presents that they need to give him. And yeah, Darwin just smacks him. Yeah, well deserved. Yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. Catch you next one.